this is me, Yashasvi Acharya. Welcome to the world of crypto, and these are today's top trending stories. SEC delays decision on Bitwise and Grayscale's Bitcoin ETFs. Ripple helps shift 265 million XRP. Justin Sun steps down from Tron leadership. New survey reveals 83% of millionaires now own crypto. Bitwise launches NFT index fund for accredited investors. Bank of Russia governor thinks banning crypto in Russia is quite doable. Cryptocurrency wealth is creating a new generation of luxury consumers in the US. Peter Molyneux's new game has already sold £40 million worth of NFTs. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has delayed its decision on Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and issued 2 fresh deadline extension notices. The SEC postponed 2 major Bitcoin exchange-traded offering proposals, including NYSE's ARCA's actual Bitcoin ETF, named Bitwise Bitcoin ETP Trust and Grayscale Bitcoin Trust Bitcoin ETF. The SEC will now consider these applications on Feb 1st and Feb 6th, respectively. Bitwise Asset Management filed for a physical-backed Bitcoin ETF on October 14th, planning to provide exposure to actual BTC rather than derivatives like Bitcoin futures or other indirect exposure. The firm subsequently dropped its own Bitcoin futures-based ETF application in November. Grayscale, the world's largest Bitcoin fund, had applied to convert its flagship Bitcoin product to an ETF on October 19th. Ripple and several leading crypto exchanges have shifted approximately 265 million XRP coins, according to tweets posted by popular crypto tracking service Whale Alert. San Francisco-based DLT service company Ripple has transferred more than half of this amount of crypto in 5 transactions. Ripple shifted 180 million XRP in 2 transfers. One of them, the largest among them, part of the 5 transfers carried 150 million XRP. The second one carried 30 million coins. Overall, the crypto giant has transferred around 147 million worth of crypto. These transactions were sent between companies' internal addresses, according to data from Bitom's data web services. Tron founder Justin Sun has announced his exit from the project to focus on crypto legitimization in Latin American countries, starting with Grenada, where he will be government's ambassador to the World Trade Organization, which is also known as WTO. The Tron Foundation is also set to dissolve on 25th July 2022 in a series of tweets accompanying an open letter. Justin Sun shared the news of his acceptance of the invitation and the appointment of the Grenadian government to officially serve as WTO ambassador and permanent representative of Grenada. Grenada is an island country close to Venezuela in the Eastern Caribbean. The crypto entrepreneur also stated that the 3 supernodes associated with them, which are known as Justin Sun Tron, BitTorrent, and uTorrent, have been officially withdrawn from Tron. Representatives as the Tron community will now run by 27 super representatives. A new survey conducted by US-based business news provider CNBC has revealed that majority of millennial millionaires have invested a significant portion of their portfolio in crypto and plan to continue their crypto investments in 2022. The survey polled investors with assets of $1 million or more, and 83% of the polled millionaires revealed that they had made crypto investments. Nearly 1/3 of the respondents said that they have invested at least 3/4 of their wealth in crypto assets, while 53% of total survey respondents said they hold 50% or more of their portfolio in crypto. The CNBC survey also revealed a generational gap in terms of investments. On one side, millennials are investing as high as 50% of their wealth in crypto, while on the other side, only 4% of the older generation have invested in digital assets and only 1/4 of the Gen X owns crypto. Bitwise Asset Management has launched a new index fund in a bid to democratize access to non-fungible tokens, art collections, and other digital assets of value for the masses. The Bitwise Blue Chip NFT Index Fund is designed to allow accredited investors to invest in major non-fungible tokens and art collections. NFTs have emerged as the first digitally native medium for owning art and collectible, with its popularity growing by leaps and bounds. Retailers throughout the world have purchased millions of dollars worth of CryptoPunks. The growing popularity of NFTs has led to a boom in the digital market with the third quarter of 2021. NFT trading volume surpassed $10 billion for the first time. The index fund is now available to qualified investors for private placement subscriptions. The minimum investment is set $25,000. Central Bank of Russia Governor Alvera Nebulina Friday fueled fresh fear and uncertainty around the state of crypto regulation in the country. He said that the central bank cannot welcome investments in the digital assets owing to its opaque nature and frequently used for illegal operations or criminal purposes. We seek to prevent the Russian financial infrastructure from using crypto transactions. This is quite doable, the governor said in a press conference. Nebulina's remark came a day after conflicting reports pointed to possibility of a blanket ban on cryptocurrency exchanges in Russia. Russian President Putin had earlier issued a warning about digital assets. The growing popularity of cryptocurrencies is helping to cultivate a new crop of young American buyers of luxury goods, with their spending on NFT artwork and high-priced apparel set to further propel sales in the luxury market beyond pre-pandemic levels, according to a report from Jefferies. While Chinese consumers remain the dominant force in global luxury spending, the first quarter has witnessed a strong growth in the US luxury spending. Year over year, the investment bank said in a research note. The note outlined its survey of 48 stores in New York and Florida where shoppers can find high-end brands including Louis Vuitton and Gucci, whose parent company is Kering. Jefferies' report said that conversations with store managers and assistants revealed that a large section of buyers were people under 35 years old cashing in cryptocurrency profits to buy art, including the form of non-fungible tokens, expensive jewelry, apparels, and accessories. Peter Molyneux's upcoming game Legacy begins selling games virtual land this past weekend to players eager to own a piece of property in the still not released business sim. According to reports so far, the plots of land sold equal about 14,000 ETH, which is around 40 million pounds. Some other reports estimate that most expensive plot sold was Ancient Rarity, with only a single one available, which went for £670,000. The game, announced in 2017, is the first blockchain-based game to be announced from a big name like Molyneux, who's responsible for creating God game genre, along with such classics as Black and White, the Fable series, Dungeon Keeper, and more. Though nobody has really heard much about this game, in the years, the game's developer 22 Cans announced it would begin selling land NFTs or non-fungible tokens in the game this previous weekend, starting in the UK when they are based. The Central Board of Reserve Bank on Friday discussed several aspects linked to the central bank digital currency and private cryptocurrencies. The government plans to introduce legislation on cryptocurrencies. It has listed cryptocurrency and regulation of official digital currency bill 2021 for consideration in the ongoing winter session of Parliament. However, reports say that it may not be taken up during the ongoing session slated to end next week. The board also debated several aspects related to central bank digital currency and private cryptocurrencies. The country's central bank in October sent a proposal to the government to amend the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 to widen the scope of definition of banknote to include currency in digital form. The RBI has been examining use cases and working out a phased implementation strategy for the introduction of central bank digital currency with little or no disruption. CBDC is introduced by a central bank. That's all for today. Have a lovely day. This is me, Yashasvi Acharya, signing off from the world of crypto.